everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie, and today we are going to go through this lovely little box. It came from TelevisionTrainWreck on Etsy. Her name is October Lurdy, and it is my Wonder Woman Weeks cover. It's a hand-painted vintage Wonder Woman. I can't remember if I got the vintage or if I got the new one. We'll see in a minute. Very excited. It is for, as I said, my Hobonichi Weeks. This is the Weeks Mega in Sand Gray. And I've got my cute little drama llama from the Coffee Monsters Co. on it. But supposedly, now this is the one that is a slim fit. So supposedly it should have no problem fitting this into it. Hopefully the cover on cover will go into it. If not, so be it. I don't really use the pen loop in it anyway, so we can easily take that off. I also have my Simply Gilded Sub box from, I believe this is the April box. It came out late, but it was just due to some issues that Simply Gilded was having, but I'm very excited for that too. But also, tomorrow, when this video will actually go up, is April 12th, 2018. And that is my 12th anniversary of my gastric bypass. And this is the current comparison photo. This is a photo that I took in May of 2005. And then one I just took on March 22nd. So when our office did our headshots for work. But this one, that one I actually took myself. It's not a professionally done shot. Literally did a selfie in the bathroom at work. But it turned out so good. And I'm like, okay, I love this. So it has been 12 years as of tomorrow. And it's kind of crazy to think back. And every few years I do a big comparison, like the shots that I showed in a few videos back, where it has each step of the way. And I'm not going to do that this year. I actually wasn't sure I was going to do a comparison or really talk about it, but because I kind of wanted to save it for the 13th year, because 13 is my lucky number, and that's next year. But I was doing something, and that picture came up, and I was like, and I could see my profile shot, which I have in most of my social media now, and I'm like, that looks almost the same shot, only if I can reverse it. So I did that, and that's what you have here. So this is, I believe, probably the biggest picture I have of me. It was a year before my surgery, and almost exactly 11 months, and I was probably somewhere between, well, I was somewhere between 450 and 470. I was over 450. I know that because I pegged 450. Yeah, it's kind of surreal looking at that picture and looking at, you know, the picture of me now and just thinking of the differences, and thinking of where my life is. I mean, I would have never, ever thought in a million years that I would have been a fighter, a sword fighter at that, for the USA women's team. I never would have thought that I would be doing videos on YouTube for the planner community or an athlete's blog or anything like that. I never would have thought of myself as an athlete. Much less an extreme athlete. And so I just wanted to take a few minutes and acknowledge the person I was and who I am now. I mean, obviously we're the same person, but I think a lot differently, a lot more free, I guess. As I had said in my previous video when I talked about my weight loss and all of that, you know, when I found out that I was so close to death, because of my liver disease that, I would have never survived past 2 more years after that. And, I was going to spend the rest of my life celebrating. And that's what I literally am doing that now. And this is part of my celebration. I do this for fun. I enjoy it. Eventually, like I said, I would want to do my own coffee shop or something like that along those lines. I am doing the Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, and I've done that for a week and a half now, and it's kind of, it's kind of surreal how much it just makes you think, and being able to have that extra time. I get up at 4:45 every morning, and I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna hate this so freaking much, but honestly, I don't. And I know that sounds kind of new agey, kind of woo-hoo kind of thing, but it has given me time to have to myself. And for those of you that will read the article, hopefully she decides to publish it, Carrie Harling, in the Paper Planner magazine that she does. I submitted an article, and it's about being a perpetual data tracker and what that has done to my planning, to my daily planning, and how just by simply adding, excuse me, I am still having a hard time with the whole allergy and bronchitis thing, but it's gotten so much better. Anyway, but how just simply adding and starting to track in my planner my steps and my active minutes and everything that way, I kind of went off the deep end. Talking to my best friend Kelly this past few days, right before my husband's surgery, and she said, we had just seen your newest video. Oh my God, you have 8 planners. I'm like, they're not all planners. But yes, there were 8 books. And yes, I realize that's a little crazy. A little bit. But, I'm in the process of trying to figure out what I like and what I really want to carry with me, in addition to my Hobonichi Cousin of Beck and my bullet journal, and my weeks. So, but yeah, I tend to do things with gusto, some say OCD-ness or anal retentive or whatever, but I throw my whole self into it, and if I don't, I just kind of like, but I know that if I don't do something like that right off the bat, that it's not something that's going to stick with me. And so, I have been really focusing on what I want and what I want to do. And, my husband talked about it this morning, because today was the first day since Greg's surgery on Monday, which was 2 days ago, that I had to go back to work. And I had to actually leave him. And he can barely get up and down by himself. Literally barely being able to stand up. And as of last night, I was not sure that, excuse me, that I was going to be able to realistically leave him. And so, but this morning, he surprised me, and he was up, and he had no problems with that. He's actually been getting up with me at 4:30 because that's kind of when his cycle of needing medication has been for the past 3 days. So I felt better about that, but we were talking about it, and he was like, until, we become independently wealthy and we can, do whatever we want together all the time. I was like, I've been trying to think about what I want to do when I graduate. It was way long ago, 1984. Woo! When I retire, huge difference, graduation. I guess it's kind of a graduation from work and life, but congratulations, you finally became an adult. Never. I will never grow up. I will be a lost boy for the rest of my life. Always and forever. Anyway, I was talking about it, and I was thinking, what happens when, one of my books gets published, or, you know, how I handled having my own coffee shop and paper stationery store, or, you know, whatever we do. I just realized spending all of this time with him in preparation for this surgery, and, you know, him being in so much pain and me being home for this past month. Whereas before I would be out training and I would be out doing tournaments and traveling and all of that, getting in preparation for the World Championships. I really like being home, and I love being with my husband and spending that time together. And it's just been comforting to have that back. And I didn't really know how much I missed it until I missed it. And he was just like, I love having you around. And I'm like, I love being around. So whatever I end up doing, you know, whether it's staying at the University of Utah where I work now, or, you know, opening my own shop, or, you know, going the entrepreneurial route, I don't know. But I am thinking much more long-term than I ever have before. And, you know, figuring out all of my retirement from, because I used to work for AT&T, at 1-800-CONTACTS, and a couple of different other places where I had big chunks of my life spent at companies. 10 years at 1-800-CONTACTS, 10 years at AT&T, and now, you know, at over 10 years at the University of Utah. And so it's, you know, that retirement thing is kind of looming over me, kind of like that globe. Retirement's right there. But I don't feel like I'm going to retire. I mean, financially, who knows? I mean, anybody in my age group, we have no clue. It could all be gone, especially with, you know, the state of politics and all of that. I mean, hell, the United States of America would be gone tomorrow, you know, if Russia decides to bomb us. We don't know. So I guess that's why I'm kind of okay with thinking about what I want to do and how I want to celebrate the rest of my life, my twilight years. Even though if I could stay like this for the rest of the time, I would love it. I work at the office within the university where new inventions always have to come through, and we license that, and we deal with patents and that kind of thing. And I'm like, dude, as soon as they have nanites that can like fix everything, give them to me. I will take them right now. Human trials, sweet. Give them to me right now. Do I have to come to you, or can you bring them to me? What do you need? Because anything that's going to like fix everything inside instantly like that, I will take it. Anything that will prolong my life, my husband and I both want that. We've talked about, you know, as soon as we have a mission to Mars, we would totally sign up. Not that they would, you know, need some marketing and communications person from the University of Utah, but like, I got some mad skills. I could do some things. I've seen Earth too. So, you know, I'm not an astronaut by any means, but traveling into outer space, going to Mars, colonizing a whole new planet, even though there's a risk that you may not even make it, totally worth it as long as I could have my husband with me and our dog and our cat. He would gladly leave the cat here, but he's my boy. And I'm like, I will take him. We are not preppers, but we have plans if we're, it's very funny because we have like a list of plans of like when aliens land is above when, you know, we're going to have a flood or we're going to have an earthquake. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll have those too. But, you know, when the apocalypse happens and zombies come, this is what happens. We're totally going to take over a Costco, you know, whatever. But I have this plan that I'm going to have this big, and I know they're not baby Bjorns, but it's like the big piece of material that's like this baby swing or baby papoose kind of thing. You know how you have the babies and it's like this big piece of material and it's tied around you? I am not a mother. I've never had one of those. But anyway, totally going to have that for my cat. And my husband's like, okay. First time he puts those claws out when somebody's trying to attack you, I'm like, then I'll use him as a diversion. But it's my job to carry the cat. My husband's job to have our Yorkie, who we already actually have a backpack for. So how I got from my 12-year anniversary and opening my traveler's notebook to my plan for the apocalypse, I have no idea. And it just occurred to me, I'm like, I am off on a tangent yet again. As a long story gets longer, anyway, that's just a little glimpse into my whole post-apocalyptic plans. And, you know, we have different things we love those kind of movies. And so we always talk about it. It's like, okay, what would we do? What would we do? And it's like, thank God I'm not married to one of the stupid people. And it's like, oh, let's go. We're stuck in the middle of nowhere. What could possibly happen if we don't lock our car doors and open the back and get into the front of the car? I'm like, somebody's going to kill you. They're just going to kill you. My husband gives me a hard time all the time because when I let our dog out in the backyard, I lock the door. He's like, are you just afraid? I'm like, why invite havoc? Locking the door. He goes, in 2 seconds, you're going to have to turn around, open the door, unlock the door, and let the dog in. I'm like, yeah. But some kind of mad serial killer is not going to come through there and kill me without me knowing there's something there. He goes, you know, he could just come through the wall. And I'm like, my weapons are right here. But I will be prepared. That 5 seconds that it's going to take him to break through the glass, I can be prepared. Whereas, had I not locked the door, those 5 seconds, he could kill me and I'd be dead. So that's just a little bit of how my mind works. So I know it's probably a little scary to some of you people out there, and I apologize for that. But again, now we went from post-apocalyptic plans to serial killers breaking in when my dog is going potty outside. So before we get off into any other tangents, needless to say, I obviously am having a great time in life, and I love it. And I am celebrating, as I said, and, you know, exploring the miracle morning and enjoying that. And, you know, everybody's like, but you are the happiest person I know. And I'm like, I am. But doesn't mean I can't always be happier. Why not? You know, if there's other things out there, let's explore it. I don't want to just endure my life. I want to enjoy it and celebrate it and shout it from the rooftops that I love being me. I love my life. I love everything that I get to do. I love writing every tiny little thing down in this book because it makes me happy. And that's why I do it. If I want to have 15,000 chic sparrows, I'm damn sure going to have one. Or 15,000. Who knows? Not that I have. But anyway. So let's go ahead and flip this bad boy around, and I will open my packages and shut the hell up about all the crazy things. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I just wanted to let you know that I was celebrating for tomorrow. And so when this posts, you'll know that I have a very big smile on my face that I'm still here. So anyway, let's open these packages. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. All right, so I am going to, again, this is from TelevisionTrainWreck on Etsy, and she does custom traveler's notebooks. She hand paints them, and her name is October Lurdy, and she is out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, I believe. So, I have not, sorry. I should probably cut all of the tape before I send you guys flying across the room when I'm trying to rip it. So, I've never ordered anything from her before, but I saw one in the buy sell trade. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. And she has the October Day Creation sticker there. Oh my. Okay, those of you who have seen my January videos, another teal for 2018. That is hilarious. Ah! Okay, so there is her information, and I'll post it down below too, TelevisionTrainWreck.com. And Instagram is at TelevisionTrainWreck, and Lurdy at gmail.com. So I'll post that information down below in the notes so that you guys can check her out. Her shop is awesome. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. Ah! And the little purple stuff is awesome. Okay, we're going to put that out of the way and get this out of the giant bag. Oh my goodness, the leather smells amazing. And it is freaking beautiful. Okay, it is. So it's like the leather has been imprinted. And so I thought the whole design was painted, but I don't know if you can tell it, but it's like embossed. It's not, I mean, the outside of it is all painted, but this part of it is embossed. And oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And there's her maker's mark there, October Day Creations. Oh my goodness, look at those pockets. Okay, I am super freaking impressed. That is beautiful. The leather is amazing. Okay. So excited. So I'm going to try to put it in with the obviously the page holder is probably not going to work, but I'm going to try to put it in with the cover on cover in it. And we'll see if that works first and foremost. Which I'm thinking it's not gonna, which is okay. Nope, it's not. So we're going to take this out, and with the Hobonichis, you bend it backwards like that. All my bits and bobbles that I had in my side pockets, and my page markers are going catawampus. Okay, so there we have just the, sorry, hopefully you guys can see that, is just the cover, the plain cover. Oh, yay! And we will bend this backwards. Okay, now, okay. Sorry guys, it just takes a little finagling to get it in, but that is awesome. Again, it is not normally giving me that overhang, it's just I shoved it in. I literally didn't know my own strength. There we go. Okay. Oh, that is just freaking beautiful. Woo! And I was so worried that this was going to, like, because I thought it was all painted on, that it was going to scratch off. But oh, it is so beautiful. And you guys have no idea how much of a Wonder Woman fan I am. I mean, I bought a freaking Traveler's Notebook with her on it. But, oh, I love it. I love it. And then I've got those extra pockets. And I could probably figure out a way to use my page marker, but that is my Hobonichi. And then I've got some stickers, and it's going to take a little bit of working in, but yeah. And the best part of this, $50. And it was, you know, I mean, I was amazed. I know that the Chic Sparrows they run you about $70 to $75, and I do want to get a Chic Sparrow. I either want in the Odyssey, I'm just waiting for the Odyssey sale to happen. I want, and hopefully the weeks will be included, but I want the, either the Athena, which is their brown, with cup rings and ink splatters, or I want the Calypso, which is the color that Carrie Harling has, but I love that color. It is beautiful. And so I haven't decided which one I want. I've also kind of been thinking about the Elysium, which is a green, but I don't know. But this is amazing. October, you did a fabulous job. I love it. It is amazing. Oh, so, so cool. So there's my weeks. And really quickly, I will go through this and show you what's in the, this is the October Simply Gilded box, and the sub box. And unfortunately, my mailman is very rough with these, so the box kind of sometimes gets a little wonky, but it's got the rabbit on the back with simplygilded.com. And so it comes with a little bow. This is from Happy Scrappy. I'm not really a bow person, but those are cute. Then you have the pocket size inserts. And I believe, okay, this one's got the gray dot grid on it. And with the carousel. And then the carousel horse journal card, which I love. And these are the stickers. It's a carousel theme the whole month. I love the salty, with the pretzel just as salty. And the sparkle, or the foiled pretzel has stars on it. Wonders Great and Small. And then these are just so pretty. I love all of her foiled stickers. They are just so beautiful. And so it has a foiled journaling card, a set of 5 washi foiled pocket traveler's notebook insert, Happy Scrappy bow charm, heart-shaped coin purse, ooh, and Luxe functional and deco stickers. Okay, that's adorable. It's got a gold lining, it's like a polyester silk lining, and that is just awesome. Oh, with the Simply Gilded on the back. Oh, it's got a piece of fuzz. Anyway, I love that. That is super cute with a pink little loop there. And then her washi tape, which is the main reason I get this sub box. So you have their polka dot, white polka dots on pink with the gold bows. And then you've got her striped. It's got a gold stripe and various colors of green and pink. And then you've got the carousel horses that are going through there. And then you've got the thin washi, which is polka dots as well, but it's gold polka dots on the same, on the pink. And then the word washi, which is dream, believe, laugh, imagine. Yeah. So that is the 5 washis that she has, and they are freaking adorable. Again, I'm not a big bow person, but I use those to trade for the moons and the galaxies and other ones that I really like. So there you go. So that is the April sub box. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the March sub box. I haven't gotten my April sub box yet. So that was the one that was late. So it was the March. So there you have it. I cannot tell you how much I love this Traveler's Notebook. And again, I will link everything down below. I would love to know what kind of cover you use on your weeks. If you want to try the new Hobonichi Weeks, this is the second year, or I got a 2017 Weeks. It was an April start, and I got it in probably towards the second half, halfway through the second half of 2017, and loved it. And this is my self-care tracker, and what I put all of my self-care in, and which makes it even better that it's Wonder Woman, because I love Wonder Woman. And when I started fighting, people called me Wonder Woman. I don't feel like I'm that, but I was never going to argue with that. So I'm like, sure, call me Xena, call me Wonder Woman, call me whatever you would like. As long as she's a superhero, I'm happy with that. So yeah, let me know what you carry your weeks in, and or if you wanted to try the Hobonichi Weeks. Let me know below. And if you have not subscribed, please do so, and I would greatly appreciate it. And again, celebrate your life, and, be happy with what you have, and, always strive to be better, but, don't just endure your life. Celebrate it and enjoy it. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.